And I've already reset my Valor 3 times this season.
What?
Isn't that crazy?
I haven't even done it twice yet.
No, I think it might be.
Once.
No, it might be only twice actually.
I don't think you've even gotten it twice yet. I'm only like 1 3/4.
I'm getting fucked up in Iron Banner. That's all I know.
Are you highest like possible?
No, I don't care that much.
Well, then you're gonna get.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Well, New York Mets fandom has really been taken to another level by that group decked out in orange in right center field. They got their name from the 7-line subway train that serves Citi Field, and it's become quite a big deal here in Queens.
Yeah, Matt, they really do an awesome job rallying the Mets and getting more fans bought into the whole movement. But one of the things I love most about the group is how well they travel. You see cheering.
Digging in now, Zach Pittman. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Into the box now, Zach Pittman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Lifted in the air out to center field. Tapia's in pursuit. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding in to start the 9th, Zach Pittman, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Pittman.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
You know, I doubt he wanted to get that tight with the fastball there, but hey, this is a guy you certainly don't want to let him get his. He's the kind of guy that can hurt you.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Bullet back up the middle. Tapia is there, one away.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A tight ball game all throughout. Now from Citi Field in Flushing, Queens, welcome to Major League Baseball on MLB Network. It's Game 4 of the National League Championship. Sam Gaviglio is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan? Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matt, you know they're getting a lot of production out of that number 2 spot right now.
So striding forward now, Zach Pittman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. And he'll snap one over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Bromberg, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the 1-1. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So striding in, Raimel Tapia.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the center fielder, number 16, Raimel Tapia.
Play ball.
Settling in now, Zach Pittman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zach Pittman.
He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. Just keeping him close. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. And there's that sea of orange that's become such a common sight here at Citi Field. Those are diehard Mets fans, and they're not shy about it.
No, Matt, they really go all out in support of this Mets team, and it's sort of become a movement amongst fans here in New York.
Yeah, it's a well-organized group, believe it or not, that holds several events throughout the year. They even take their act on the road to visiting ballparks a couple of times each season. It's been really great for the Mets organization. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon.
Orlando Tejada is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
Orlando Tejada.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. What a bad time for a wild pitch as the run will score from third. Bromberg, the runner at third with no outs. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Kemp racing back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in.
Zach Pittman will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Lays off 1-0. Alvarado is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings is really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
Now a snap move over to first, and the runner back easily. 6 runs, double the amount of hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup, so if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the Big Apple seats and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited.
Ready to take his hacks again, Zach Pittman, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Kemp ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. 8-6 the final score tonight. New York have evened up this league championship series at 2 games apiece. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer. So stepping in, Zach Pittman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Zach Pittman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to.
Into the box now, Zach Pittman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Mets open things up here. It's now 4-1.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Gustavo Cedeno.
Gustavo Cedeno.
Gets this one down. Pittman. Barehanded. Wow. Now to the plate, Zach Pittman.
For the Mets.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Zach Pittman.
On, he pops it up. Cedeno onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a ground ball to third. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. In now, Zach Pittman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. Dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Leave one. A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim one-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, Zach Pittman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Pittman.
First offering on its way. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His fifth so far in this series as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Into the box, Zach Pittman. He hit a two-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And he fouls this one off. Bromberg aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Tapia has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Ready once again, Zach Pittman.
The third baseman, Zach Pittman.
First pitch on its way. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike one.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. In the air now, out to right field. Luplow moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman,
On the ground to third.
Guzman.
And that's out number 1. So it's a runner at first with
Now
2 men
batting,
out, and that
first
brings in the former National League
Cody
Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. Hit hard to third, right to him. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 64.
Stepping into the box, Zach Pittman. He'll start the 7th in what's been a fast-moving pitcher's duel to date. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
The pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
The right fielder, number 9.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Luplow is there, and he'll bring this one in. On to first, and they get the double play. Next up for Los Angeles, Jairo Munoz, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Grounded down the third baseline to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Zach Pittman will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. And we'll employ the use of our show.
Well, they've taken care of business all season long, and tonight was no exception. They've proven to be the best team in the National League. Now it's time to see if they can become the best in the entire game. Celebrate tonight, and the World Series is next. Congrats to the NL champs.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's Game 1 of the World Series between the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. It's the Fall Classic, Game 1 of the World Series. Next.
Let's play ball. Batting third, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Ball 4, take the base.
Digging in, Zach
Now
Pittman.
batting, third baseman.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Zach Pittman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Now at the plate, Zach Pittman. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 6-3 contest. And here's the former first round draft choice.
Number 9, Brandon.
And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're
from the oldest stadium in baseball, Fenway. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. At the plate, Zach Pittman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Cousins sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. The windup and the 0-1. Looped out toward third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third. Next up for the Red Sox, Dylan Cousins. He'll start it out against Michael Fulmer to begin the inning.
Dylan.
Down the third baseline. Played on the... And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. No career at-bats. For him against this particular arm in the past. Pitch popped up. Pittman is there for it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Coming to the plate now, Zach Pittman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zach Pittman.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Throw into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Brandon Nimmo.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back safely. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And they got him. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Benintendi.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit to third. Cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this... At the plate, Zach Pittman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Striding in, Zach Pittman, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. He's safe at the plate. And Game 7 is tied. Now at the plate, Domingo's
left fielder, Domingo.
Robert Gesellman comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody
Number
out.
65, Robert Gesellman.
Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Zach Pittman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He comes set. Here's the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a that one go right out of his hand.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And it's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. Here now the 2-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets.
Let's play ball.
Standing in, Zach Pittman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Baseman, Zach Pittman.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
Grounded back up the middle. A jumping catch at second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Zach Pittman.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
One ball, no strikes to count. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Dylan Cousins. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Cousins.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating.
Digging in, Zach
Now
Pittman.
batting, third baseman, Zach Pittman.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Stepping up now, Zach Pittman. And they're runners at the corners now.
Zach Pittman.
He's ready. Here's the first off. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Williams is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. When pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters, guys that you can bring into a game with the game at its slope.
And a sliding effort there at short, but this ball finds its way through for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 5-2.
Yeah, in a game like this, every run matters. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player at the game. It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on. Sam Gaviglio will be on the mound for Game 4. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Stepping in, Zach Pittman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Zach Pittman.
Line to the right side. Cousins is there, and it's a very quick inning. As we begin the second in New York, here's Heidi Watney with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't real.
Next for the
Now
Mets,
batting,
Zach
third
Pittman.
baseman, Zach Pittman.
He's set. Here it comes. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in once again, Zach Pittman. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Pittman.
Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Up with it, Swihart. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the 3-2. To the left side, Pittman is up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So coming to the
left fielder, Andrew.
Now batting, Zach Pittman. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Knocked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Bromberg leads off second with nobody out. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's
Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Batting third.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit down the third base line. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
The 0-2 once more. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Grounded to third. Devers gloves it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And so 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Pittman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Red Sox leave 1. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score.
For the Mets, the third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Low scoops it up, and that's the first out.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pittman.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Geddes over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And up next, the former catcher turned utility man, Blake Swihart. Comes set, and the 0-1. Round to third. Pittman has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Dalton Pompey.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And there are 2 away now. So digging in now, Zach Pittman.
The third baseman, Zach Pittman.
From the stretch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. A ball and a strike. Smith, a native Texan. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He is Himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over. Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. It's 3 times in a row.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Bogarts lays out. What a stop. He beat it out. Exceptional effort out there, but that base hit put the potential.
The right fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And, fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 6 of this year's. At the plate, Zach Pittman. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Third baseman, Zach Pittman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard to third. Pittman ranges out. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Zach Pittman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Zach Pittman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's taken high and outside for ball. One. The 1-0 home. Hard ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing. Standing in, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. One down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Pittman. And a barehanded pickup. It's there. He got him. Now at the plate, Zach Pittman.
The third base.
First delivery to him on the way.
Pittman.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 to him now. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball four, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the sixth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Now batting.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring Domingo Santana into the batter's box next. And there he goes towards second. A swing and a ground ball to third, and that's the second out. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
Number 2, Yandy Diaz. Your attention, please.
Leading off the inning, Zach Pittman, and they'll need him to get something going here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Smith, a former member of the Washington Nationals. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
Tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the pitch. High in the air and deep to straightaway left.
Looking up is Benintendi.
And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Braxton Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Braxton Lee.
Third. Pittman gloves it. And there's out number 2. Riding in once again, Zach Pittman. Here's the first pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Mendoza on second. Dunn on at first with 2 down. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Line to the right side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Oh, and the tag will get him at home plate as that keeps the ball game tied. 2 left for the Mets. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
They left 20 runners
4-2, the final score tonight. The Metropolitans even the series at 3 and force a World Series Game 7. Jalen Beeks takes home the win. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
They don't get any bigger than this. Welcome to Game 7 of the World Series, exclusively on MLB Network. It's the big one, Game 7 of the World Series. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Batting third. The third baseman, Zach Pittman.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. First pitch on its way, heading out toward shallow right. Cousins has it in his tracks, makes the play, one away. Striding into the box, Zach Pittman, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Zach Pittman.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue. So it's first and third with two away, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Oh, and he just throws. Next up for New York, Zach Pittman.
The third baseman, Zach Pittman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Zach Pittman. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this
hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now in the box, Zach Pittman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Pittman.
And this is popped up near second base. Devers has got it, and the side is retired.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners
early winter check-in. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it. An off-season check-in from a player's agent.
Batting third, the third baseman, Zach.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike one to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Brandon Nimmo, and the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. The 3-2 pitch. And now the runner's trying for third. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Stepping into the box, Xander Bogaerts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander.
The ground to third.
Bogaerts.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Zach Pittman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Line drive to center field. Happ is there. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Alan Geddes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Line drive to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. And he is in there.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs.
Digging in, Zach Pittman.
The third baseman, Zach Pittman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Grounded weakly to the left. Devers has it. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends. Striding in to start the 9th, Zach Pittman, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside. Takes this the other way to right. Cousins is there, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ripped down the line. Pittman. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action. Well, nobody was going to say they didn't get their money's worth in this one. It took 7 games, making this one of the most competitive and historic World Series in baseball history. So they earned this one, and they can now call themselves the World.
An early winter check-in. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it. winter check-in. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it. An early winter check-in. This player is about to hit free agency and is offered guidance on how to approach it.